off-road with a car racer. The hell? Well, these things are not made for that joke. As a biker, you are going to get into a lot of trouble with the law if you continue doing this. Right. A lot of times motorcycle riders tend to ignore what vehicle drivers respect. And a lot of times it gets you into very serious trouble with the law. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the areas in which motorcycle riders ignore some things you get involved in as a biker which are against the law. But you only realize they were against the law when you get caught up. Number one is overspeeding. As a biker, you want to feel that thrill of speed. You want to feel that motorcycle RPMs rising above the average. You want to see yourself overtaking everyone. You forget that every country has speed limit for different highways. A lot of times nobody is going to stop you. Especially in Africa, nobody is going to stop a motorcycle because of speed. Nobody is going to bother about it. However, the day you will get into an accident that is related to speed, or there is evidence that you were speeding, my friend, that is the time you realize you have been breaking the law a lot of times, and it is payback time. Sometimes bikers set themselves up with cameras, GoPros. You've been recording your videos on the highways. You have a YouTube channel like this one. You have been showing the world how reckless you are, doing way above the acceptable speed. Everybody is cheering you up. You're a little man, you're a little man. But the day you get into an accident, the authorities will always dig deep into your YouTube channel to look for evidence of previous crimes. And that's the time they catch up with you. So, overspeeding and reckless riding while recording on camera is one of those issues that get bikers into very serious trouble. The other one is riding without proper paperwork. A lot of bikers all over the place ride without their driver's licenses being endorsed for motorcycles. Sometimes you ride without insurance for that motorcycle, and a lot of times nobody is going to stop you. Nobody is going to stop you. So you continue committing crimes, traffic offenses, while nobody is bothering you, until the day you get into an accident and the police get involved. They ask for those documents and they are not there. That's the moment you realize it has not been funny all through. It hasn't been funny. The other one is disregarding traffic signs. Disregarding traffic signs. You're going to ride through red lights, ride through intersections without even indicating. You're going to do a lot of things, and even police officers are just there watching you. The day something happens and you stop and they get involved, that is the moment you realize they have been watching. They have been watching all along. They have been watching you all along. The other issue that gets bikers into trouble with the law is road rage. Road rage. You're fighting with everyone on the highway, you're breaking side mirrors, you are throwing stones, you are throwing insults, you are throwing middle fingers, you're doing everything to drivers and other road users. And these are very serious crimes. As much as they fall under the traffic offenses, they are very serious crimes, especially when you break someone's property, like a side mirror. Bikers find it funny to do that. A lot of bikers all over the world, they find it funny to do that until the day you get caught up. Maybe someone had a dash cam on the vehicle, they recorded you doing that, and then they submit that clip to the authorities, and the authorities catch up with you. That's the moment you realize, again, I have been committing crimes, the life has been so lenient on me, only that it was buying time for it to punish me. So these are some of the things that you need to avoid completely. When you are on the highways riding your motorcycle, try to be as sober as possible. Try to follow whatever traffic rules are given to every other road user. Try to remain within the confines of the law. Do not get overexcited riding on the wrong side of the road because you have a motorcycle, doing wrong things deliberately because you can do that and sneak away, maybe thinking that you have hidden your number plate, nobody is going to identify you, so you can commit any crime you want, you can insult anyone you want, you can break side mirrors, you can do anything you want. The day you get caught up, it becomes very, very painful. People are spending time in jail because of things they did long ago, only that evidence came later. With the era of GoPro cameras, DJI and other action cameras, in the era of vehicles having cameras all over the place, you need to be very mindful of what you are doing on the highways as a motorcyclist. Because people are streaming live, evidence is being collected all over. And some evidence are so grave that you cannot run away from it. Some evidences can showcase very serious crimes that you committed long time ago. Someone is going through their files, through their camera, maybe looking for something else. And then they stumble upon a video they recorded of a biker committing a crime, committing a traffic offense, doing something illegal. And then, because they want to get some views online, they publish that video. You have no idea you were recorded 3 months ago by a vehicle while making an illegal U-turn. You hit a pedestrian and you ran away. You hit a side mirror and you ran away. You scratched someone's vehicle by mistake, but you decided not to stop and solve it like a civil individual. You decided to run away. You were recorded by a vehicle's camera 3 months ago committing a traffic offense, a very serious offense. And then someone finds that video in their old files. They decided to publish it. You're going to find yourself in very serious trouble. And that is the reason why I always advise, if you are buying a used motorcycle, try to find out from whose hands you are taking it. Who was riding that bike? Who was owning that motorcycle? How is their riding behavior? Because you might end up purchasing a motorcycle and then you get caught up with a crime that was committed 3 months earlier. Before you can prove it is not you, it is going to take you a lot of times. You could be wearing riding gear that looks almost the same, or maybe it was in the dark but the number plate was visible. All what they have is a number plate. The police are going to catch up with you, and before you can prove it was not you, you have already paid some price. So these are some of the ways in which bikers get into trouble. I hope you have learned something. Don't be stupid. See you around. See you next time. And remember, prisons never get full. They never get full.